The editor of This Morning, Martin Frizell, has been criticised in a parliamentary committee hearing following the comments that he gave to Sky News when he was asked about the departure of Philip Schofield and claims of a toxic culture at the ITV show. Here's a clip of what he told us on Monday.
Is there a toxic work environment at This Morning?
I'll tell you what's toxic.
I've always found toxic.
Is aubergine. Do you like aubergine? Do you?
Is there a toxic work environment?
But do you like
at This
aubergine?
Morning?
Because I don't like aubergine. It's just a personal thing.
Is there a toxic work environment at This Morning?
Well, earlier, ITV executive Magnus Brooke was questioned by MPs about his colleagues' comments. Our arts and entertainment correspondent Katie Spencer has been following proceedings at the Select Committee.
Everyone wants to talk about exactly what's been happening behind the scenes at ITV, the Philip Schofield scandal, and what all these claims are, what on earth has been going on behind the scenes at ITV, and how seriously they have been taking these claims of a toxic workplace and bullying. Look, largely they have stayed away from talking about this, but John Nicholson, the SNP MP, he brought up the elephant in the room, if you like. He was the one that specifically has asked in this meeting, look, particularly after those comments that Sky put to Martin Frizell yesterday, and we got this bizarre flippant reference to aubergines of all things. How seriously are the ITV bosses actually taking this? And here's what he had to say.
Now, we all saw yesterday that surreal performance by the editor of the programme, who, when he was being asked by a reporter from Sky about bullying on the programme, started talking about aubergines. It was surreal and bizarre. I think most people watching that would have thought, this is the person who's responsible for safeguarding young staff. He's being outrageously dismissive and flippant on camera about an immensely serious issue. I wouldn't like to have been a young staffer going and talking to that editor about bullying, given that that's the way he treats the subject matter on camera in public.
Let me reassure you, Mr. Nicholson, that we take these issues very seriously.
But what about what he said?
I wouldn't endorse what he said. In fact,
you agree it's bizarre.
I wouldn't use that word.
What word would you use?
I'd certainly say it was extremely ill-judged to say what he did. But look, I can reassure you on behalf of ITV that we do take all of these allegations very seriously, precisely because we do have a culture in which people's conduct it matters enormously to us.
Is his position secure after that?
That's not a question for me, and it's not a question for now.
It is a question that will be put, no doubt, to Dame Carolyn McCall, who is due to appear before the Culture Select Committee, not tomorrow, but a week on Wednesday, in fact. I think basically it is clear that Magnus Brooke has been told to kind of steer away from talking about this, because the big boss of ITV in Dame Carolyn McCall is the one that will be answering questions specifically on this next week. But look, MPs and the general public at large, I think, want to see ITV bosses taking some responsibility, and hopefully Dame Carolyn won't be talking quite so flippantly as Martin Frizell did about vegetables when she appears next week.